Today's question I really like. You had a great comment about the downswing being like doing backstroke, which really helps and works for me. Can you explain more on how this relates to the circle of speed and the trail hand push? Thanks. Golf and being powerful is not really the same thing for most people. If you look at a kid, we're talking backstroke now. Backstroke is going this way. And if you see any kid being angry, they want to attack someone, they naturally don't do this and go forward, because that will make them feel weak and open. So powerful, instinctively for us, is more like this. And that's over the top. If I do a backstroke, I can never swing from the outside. It's not possible, because every time the arm comes down here, it's going away from me. Every time. Here comes the problem. We need to do a left-handed backstroke with both arms. And that's the circle of speed. Actually, it is. So if I do this, I just do the same thing. If I can't do this on my left side, I'm never going to get it with a golf club in hand. So I start here, I go to the top, I just do a backstroke. So in golf, it becomes one, and then start that way. So from the top, going this way. It's a perfect drill for winter. Infinity sign is an 8 that lying down. It's the same thing if you go this way and you go that way and you go that way and you go that way. You will start recognizing how actually the lower body is moving in golf. But it's still, my hands are always going forward away from me when they are down here. And that's all we want. I mean, you could have, there are tour players that make millions on the tour. They are having a pretty goofy backswing, but going forward, it's really good. So doing this with a club in a hand, it is actually the circle of speed. I had this motion as a warm-up for many years in long drive, just to feel. Now I can feel the shift. My lower body, I don't need to talk to it at all. I just get that shift. And every time I pass the ball, I'm going from inside to out, inside to out, inside to out, inside to out. And everyone can do it. Everyone. It's not that when someone says, no, this is not working, you haven't practiced enough. And mostly they haven't practiced their brain enough. They see something, I want to do it, but they need to understand. You need to understand what and why are we doing it. That's why, this is going to sound crazy, but when I do it perfectly and swing my fastest, it doesn't feel powerful at all. It just feels fluid. It feels like I'm almost doing nothing. And that makes the ball curve. That makes the draw happen. Start to the left, turn to the right for me. And I don't think about this. But the backstroke, I did for a long time. Don't know why I stopped doing that. I had other ball. Here it is. This was another warm-up just to get the feeling of getting the motion going out, out, out. And that is the circle of speed. If you do that, you cannot go over the top. You cannot have a bad golf swing. It's going to look okay. It's going to be very efficient because now you're not fighting with yourself. Nobody wants to go that way. Oh, no, maybe someone does. So if you get that, I think I will talk about it in some other Christmas video, but if you get that really clear picture of the circle, you're never going to go this way first because the club needs to go back and forth. Must go back and then forward, back and forward. So when that picture or that move is very clear in your mind, it's going to work. But most golfers, they want it to work in 10 shots, maybe 3 shots even. And that's not going to happen. Any change needs first thinking, and I like to practice a lot without hitting golf balls. I need to understand the motion. Maybe I even do something in the gym to just feel how it feels when I'm using the correct muscles and not the wrong muscles. I mean, everyone knows that the back is pulling, this is pulling, and this is pushing, or anything. It's just easy. You push a car, you don't pull a car. We all know the answers, but we need to make them into golf. And backstroke is really good. So now I want to see everyone on the streets going this way when you walk around this Christmas. Just feel how it feels. I did that with a bunch of people and we were laughing. It looks so stupid, but it works. So with any club, works even best with the driver because every time I come here, the club is going up. So backstroke, circle of speed, call it whatever you want. If you get your arms to work the right way, you will hit draw shots every day. If you understand that circle, I would say that 90% of all problems will disappear. But it takes a while to make it somewhat really good. Backstroke and golf, not a bad combination.